Hello, welcome to another Feedback Friday. Hi, guys. I hope you're well. I have a familiar face. I'm sure in a previous video about Dundee, my guest here, Belima, he was actually a guest of a previous live to do with Dundee. And you're here again. How are you doing, Belima?
I'm okay, and yourself? It's always a pleasure being in the show or in the studio with you. It's
Oh,
great.
thank you for coming. Now, I believe there's a very special person that we should mention who may be watching, and I believe her name is Elizabeth. So, hello, Elizabeth. Who is Elizabeth, Belima?
I guess she's coming on. She'll
Oh.
definitely be. She'll definitely join us as the show
Oh, nice,
progresses.
nice. Well,
Yeah.
I hope you're watching Elizabeth. If for those of you who don't know, Elizabeth is Belima's wife. So if she's watching, I'm sure she'll press the like button. Right. So what's this got to do with my friends? Well, basically, UK Bright Education, we are authorized partners for Oxford International. So basically, pre-masters and international year for Dundee International College Dundee, and then the pre-master and the international year, they actually lead on to either bachelors or masters at Dundee. So, tell me, how's the weather like in Dundee today? Is it as sunny as England?
It's not as sunny as England today. I think since this week it's not been really dry. It's been wet.
Okay.
It showered a wee bit in the morning, and then now it's just no rain, no sun, just there. So
Okay,
it's
hit and miss, hit and miss. Brilliant. So I'm just going to ask the big elephant in the room. So it is actually the question for today's live. So what is it about Dundee? You're still there after graduation. Is it the
yeah.
winter? Is it the weather? Is it the jobs? What's the reason?
Uh let's rule out first of all, let's rule out the weather. No.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's rule out the weather. Yeah. But generally, I think why I stayed back in Dundee after graduation,
Yeah.
it's first I would say the cost of living in Dundee compared to other Scottish cities, and even in compared to England, it's quite it's low. It's on the low side. Talking about the cost of living generally, that's one of the main reasons why I
Oh,
decided to stay back in Dundee after graduation. And
okay.
also another reason, it's because the I came to observe that the indigens, the Dondonians, they are the
Oh yeah.
locals. Yeah, they are welcoming. They welcome strangers.
Really?
They yes, yeah, so well.
Oh
They're
my
so
goodness.
happy, with strangers. Wanting to help, wanting to assist. They welcome you well. That, and no one wants to stay in an environment maybe where you
Yeah.
don't feel that that get that feeling. Leaving your home, leaving your country, coming down to the UK to study.
Hmm.
You want to have that feel of being relaxed, being happy, and all that. And that's one thing I get from Dundee. The locals
Wow.
are very, very welcome. And I'll just tell you a quick story about a student. She came into Dundee, and
Yeah.
then in a quest for looking for an accommodation, she went to view a property. She saw the property. I think the landlady. So the day she went for the viewing, she went with her little kid, you
Okay.
know, and then the neighbor just popped out, saw them,
Okay.
and then the landlady introduced her that's my new tenant taking over the property, and
Yeah.
just that's your neighbor, that kind of just little introduction. They got talking, and you wouldn't believe the lady in question
Yeah.
had to, like, you know give the student that
Yeah.
has the baby, she just went there, and then she went into the house, came out with some baby clothes, you know
Oh, cute.
just hand it over to this family. That was the first time they met.
Wow.
So
Wow. Love
it's
thy
that kind of
neighbor.
feel, it's that kind of feel it gets, so that they're very welcoming.
Oh,
And then
nice.
another thing why
My
I
goodness, there's more. Okay, there's more. Ladies and gentlemen, there's more reasons. He's got a list.
another thing why I really love Dundee, it's the low crime rate compared to other
Okay.
cities, yeah, within Scotland and outside Scotland. The crime rate is really, really low. It's on the very low side, yeah.
Okay.
I could tell that I can say that. So I think these are some of the main or the major reasons why I really stuck to Dundee. I can't leave this, so that's why I'm in Dundee.
Right. I think I just made an error, so I'll just change that. So the low crime rate in
Yeah,
yeah. Hold on.
in
Let me just.
Dundee, yeah, the crime rate is quite very
It's
low
quite
here
low.
in
That is
Dundee.
very reassuring. It is very reassuring. You're going there first time. That's the last thing on your mind. So that is good. That is very very reassuring. Now I can tell you are at peace. You seem to be at peace.
Yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy here in Dundee.
Oh, look at that smile. My goodness. Right. So talking of, I did talk about jobs. You said, no, 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 nothing to do with the jobs. But what kind of industries or jobs are there available? I'm just going to talk about students here. What's available for students?
Yes, for students, first, as a
Hmm.
student, you have to know you can't work more than 20 hours every week.
Correct.
You
Yeah.
have 20 hours work time every week. And then talking about the jobs available,
Mm.
we have healthcare jobs available for students. We have security jobs available for students where you have to undergo a training and then get the license and you can start working within the security industry. We also have customer representatives, customer care representatives. Yeah, those are. We also have those jobs. We also have factory jobs. You know, factory
Okay.
jobs where certain associates with talking about Amazon, talking about the Amazon, talking about Hermes, where
Okay.
you work as a certain associate, you help sort out parcels, and then outside that, we also have agri factory jobs also talking about factory also when you can either work in the fish in a factory where they produce vegetables, where they
Okay.
package
So
vegetables, or where they
farm
package
food. Okay.
farm
Farm
foods, yeah,
farm
farm,
related.
yeah, factories, yeah. So there are a couple of them in Dundee, but if talking about jobs for students in Dundee, I can say yes, they have jobs where you could
Brilliant.
where you could really settle in, and then also that wouldn't affect your study time. You have enough time to study and also have your 20 hours to work here within Dundee. So it's talking about jobs. You have that job security here because right
That's
from the
good. That's
I
good.
arrived, I'm not sure I've had issues with getting a job. No,
Okay.
while
And
I was studying.
do people go to Edinburgh if they don't find anything, God forbid, if they don't find anything in Dundee, do you find students go working in Edinburgh? If
Going
there's
working,
enough or is there
it's
enough
a
jobs
matter
in
of
Dundee?
choice. It's a matter of choice. If
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'll say that's a matter of choice. Okay. Yeah, some students might want to go to Edinburgh to work and there, but not. Uh I wouldn't say a few percentage. Let me just. I wouldn't want to.
Okay. It's a
I'll just say
minority.
yeah. Some of them just want to go out, and then like while I was a student, I did security. One of the major reasons why I took maybe shifts or jobs outside
Yeah.
London was just it gives me that opportunity of traveling, going to know that city, going to know that town. Okay,
Right.
just so many reasons why people go out to
Yeah,
get
for work experience, for experience, for
for just for
experience.
experience.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So I think that's but
Okay.
for in Dundee, I think you have jobs in Dundee. That's
Yeah.
I could
That's
tell you
good.
that. Yeah.
But talking about farm foods, I just want to know, we were just talking before the live. So you said there is some Afro-Caribbean shops in Dundee. So if they want to have their own
Yeah,
vegetables.
definitely from wherever. We have an, an African shop owned by an African in Dundee, M&T
Okay.
Continental, close to the city
Hashtag.
center.
Okay.
Yeah, we also have other Asian shops where they also sell African food. So
Okay.
whatever you want, ranging from gari to cassava to wheat, obono, okra, whatever you want, you get it.
Oh, is
You
it in
get
the
it.
city? Is it in the city center of
Yes,
Dundee?
yeah. Most of the shops are around the city center. A few scattered in other places, but bulk of them is within the city center.
Good. Okay, that's good. So you don't need to travel that much,
No,
right?
no, 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 no,
You don't need to travel that much.
no,
Oh,
no.
brilliant. That's good. That's reassuring to know because I'm a foodie, so I'd like to know if my food was there as well. Right. Talking about that family and the neighbors. So moving on to accommodation, students always ask me, Belima, is it cheap? So how is it in Dundee? You didn't tell about yourself, but generally speaking.
Yeah, like I said initially, I said generally the cost of living is low.
Okay.
For accommodation, depending on what you want,
Okay.
a one-bedroom flat, you'll probably get a one-bedroom flat for between 350,
Really? That's
350,
not
yeah,
bad.
350, 450. And the very depending on the location and the area, you could also get a one-bedroom flat for 500, around just between 3 and 500.
So it
But
depends on your budget.
depending on your area, so that's and a two-bedroom flat, you could start looking for that from the range of 450, 500, 600, and above. And then a three-bedroom flat, you could start from around 500 up. You'll get a
Okay.
three-bedroom flat. Yeah, so it's quite compared to other cities.
No,
Compared
three
to other
bedroom
cities,
at 500. That's good. No, 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 Belema.
it's quite cheap.
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
three
so
bed, 500. That's
yeah,
good.
around
That's
that
quite
range.
cheap.
From 500 up, you get a three-bed. It all boils down to location, the state
Mm.
of the house. Is it furnished? Is it unfurnished? Is it gas heating? Is it electric heating? So there are so many variables.
Okay.
Getting a house here in Dundee, but generally that's the range. From 500 and above, you could get a three-bedroom flat. From 400 and above, you could get a two-bedroom flat. From 300 and above, you could get a one-bedroom flat. So
Okay.
these are
Okay.
the ranges. Yeah.
All right. Right, ladies and gentlemen, you need to, Belma said that very quickly. I will write it in the caption, the budgets that he said. So then if you want to have a look at it in future or save it, that's fine. Or you just need to watch the video again and then you'll know this. Right. Okay. So basically we talked about accommodation. Now, a little bird told me that you might have something to do with the Nigerian Student Society. Does it exist?
Oh. uh,
You need to know
yeah,
these
we
things.
have
And yes, you do.
yeah, we have a society called the Nigerian Student Society.
Yay. Okay.
You're right about that. It was formed 2018.
Okay. By
Yes.
whom? By whom?
Yeah. We formed it by the special grace
Okay.
of God
You
coming
said
to school.
we. You say
Yeah.
we. So there's somebody else. Is that a friend?
We formed it. Yeah. Myself
Okay,
and a
nice.
friend of mine. Yeah, we came into Dundee, Then we had to like um get the main reason was just to see how we could bring ourselves together.
Okay.
Leaving your country, coming down to the UK to study for the first time, yeah, you don't know anyone. I know at times it's usually challenging. So
Yeah.
we just felt if we have that kind of a platform, it will be easier for our students when they come in. At least they have a reference point, someone they could talk to, that
Right.
could guide them, that could lead them, do this, do that, and all that. So that was the
Nice.
main reason why, just to form that togetherness. We say our vision or our motto was, we are our brothers, we are brothers, we are fathers, we are uncles amongst ourselves. So just looking after
That's
one
nice.
another. So, but we have a society, it's Nigerian Student Society. It's been running since 2018. And
Fantastic.
then, so I think most of our students, when they come, that's usually I will always advise them to contact the society, because there are so many benefits you
What
get.
what kind of activities are there? I mean, you joined the society, but
Yeah, you join
you
the
have fun?
society. The society, we try as much as possible to balance our activities in terms of both academic and social activities, because
Nice.
the purpose of coming down to Dundee is to study.
Yeah.
Also take that aspect of our life very seriously. So what we do, the society, I think what they do, we try as much as possible when a student arrives, new students, we try and bring them together,
Yeah.
organize seminars, organize workshops to guide them, to direct them on how exactly the system is being run, the academic
Right.
system here is being run. That's one thing we do. Also, within the society, we also have that's what we call the Elders Forum. It's a forum
Okay.
where our senior colleagues, the PhD students, we just bring them
Oh,
together.
wow.
We call them we call them elders in society. So if you have any issues ranging from academic writing, you could always consult them. They are always there to There's always someone within that forum to guide you, direct you, and put you through. And then we also try as much as possible to organize social activities where we come together every once in a while and have barbecues, have sit out, go out
Oh,
for
nice.
games, and then just you know what we do back home. Just trying to bring back what we do back home, back down, replicate that here in the UK while studying. So
Yeah.
it's like a home away from home,
Oh,
kind of
that's nice.
that kind of a thing. So we encourage our students when they come in, try and get identified. Try and identify yourself with the
That's
society.
really
There
nice.
are so
That's
many
really
stories,
nice.
so many of you might run. You don't know what. Maybe you might run into a problem tomorrow. The society will always be there to stand behind you. You know, and all. So I think that's basically what the society does.
Yeah.
It's been great. It's been great so far. It's been
And
great.
it's running from strength to strength every year, and
Yeah,
there's going to be
it's
new one
going.
this year.
Yeah, it's going. Yes, it's
Oh,
going. For that, it's going. It's
good.
going.
Brilliant. Okay, well, you're talking about the elders sector in the society. So you've got the
Yeah,
fathers, the uncles, and the brothers. So
yeah.
leading up from there, so would you recommend Dundee is suitable for families?
Yes, Dundee. It's a suitable town for families. Like because the crime rate is low. So
Yeah,
if raising up a child in Dundee, it's great.
yeah,
It's great. And then, like I said, the cost of living is low. The locals are welcoming. We have lots of parks around. We have lots of sightseeing where you could go as a family. Go sit out, have fun with your family. But basically, the main reason I think because that crime rate,
mm,
starting up a family, in
so it's
an
perfect.
environment where we have high crime rate, is not really advisable.
Yeah,
So Dundee it's up above because we
right.
don't have that we have a low crime rate, so it's very suitable for families. There are a lot of things you could do as families coming together. There are lots of things you do as a family, and
That's
then it's quite good raising up a family.
good.
I want to raise up my family here, so it's quite good.
Yeah. No, if you no, but obviously because you live there, so you know. So if you have that feeling, then I'm sure many students will feel the same. I mean, Belma, when the last time I went to Dundee, I saw that there was the Dundee Mosque, which is in the city centre. So
Yeah.
people, if they want to send their children to madrasa, they can do. Is there a Nigerian church or a pastor?
We have virtually most Pentecostal churches we have in Nigeria. We also
Yeah.
have them there. Talking about the Redeemed Christian Church of God, of which I'm a member of Redeemed Christian Church of God.
Okay.
We have two parishes here in Dundee. We have Winners Chapel here in Dundee. We have Deeper Life Bible Church here in Dundee. Uh,
Lovely.
we have quite a few of them. Most of the Pentecostal churches, major Pentecostal churches we have in back home in Nigeria, we also have their branches here. So you could always there's always a place where
You
where
can
you can
go.
worship. Where you can
Okay.
there's always a place where you can worship.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice. No, because I have this special rule that I never contact any Nigerian students on a Sunday morning because I know that they're going somewhere in
yeah,
Nigeria. So,
yeah.
everybody's very
It's actually for me. I think that's a cultural thing back
it is
home
a cultural
because
thing.
yeah, because back
Yeah,
home your parents will always take you to church every
yeah.
Sunday. So automatically your life is just built around
On
that.
that. Yeah,
On Sunday morning, you must be at church.
yeah.
It's
I've
just
noticed that.
it's as simple
It's
as that.
it's
So
ingrained. No, no, no. I noticed that. It's really that's very nice. No, it's a big part of Nigerian culture. Right. So we're nearly there actually. Do you have any pearls of wisdom with regards to students thinking about applying to Dundee? If you have any words of advice, that'll be great.
yeah, please if you intend to have thinking about applying, please do apply. Dundee it's how will I put it? I'm thinking of the right word to use now, but it's a great place to study. Having passed through the system
Hmm.
here in Dundee, I did a 4 years course here in Dundee. So every aspect, I enjoyed every aspect of my stay whilst I was studying. You know, the mode of lectures, how they take their lectures, the lecturers, and everything you could think of. It's kind of it's great studying. I'm proud. I will say I'm proud to be to have studied at University of Dundee. So
Oh,
anyone thinking about applying, I'll really encourage you to do so, especially wherever you're coming from. Do so because, like have stated on the show, it's quite a lovely place to be. Generally, it's a lovely place, a nice place to be. It might not be as busy, as not as big as other
yeah,
cities. That's another thing I love about Dundee. The quiet, that quiet, that calmness in Dundee. You move about freely and all that. That's another thing I love about Dundee. So it might not be that big, but be rest assured you'll be welcomed both by the locals, by the university community. You'll be welcomed, and then you have fun here in Dundee. I could assure you that having passed through it, having
yes,
experienced it,
yeah.
having living it, I would say yes, you would enjoy it. So please do well to apply. To just go on the University of Dundee website, do well to apply,
Oh,
and
and through UK Bright, don't forget.
UK Bright, yeah, UK Bright
I had to
education.
do that shamelessly. Okay,
No,
that's
no, no,
okay.
no, no. I would have still said it, yeah. So and also UK Bright education. I think they really helped lots of students coming from all over coming down to the UK to study, especially coming to University of Dundee.
Yes,
I
yes.
think I've got one or two testimonials to that. They
Yes,
might-
definitely,
So
definitely. Thank you so much for being here, Belma. You have no idea how valuable your input is because there's no good me telling people why they should come to Dundee, but you are living and a breathing example or an ambassador for Dundee. So
it's all
someone should be sponsoring this. Where is Dundee? Someone should
it's
be
always
sponsoring us.
my pleasure. It's always my pleasure being
Oh,
here
no, thank you so much.
talking about Dundee, the city of Dundee, the University of Dundee. It's
Oh,
always
no,
my
thank
pleasure.
you. No, thank you so much. And I wish you all the best. You are now, despite being a alumni of Dundee, you
Yeah.
haven't left the university. Now you actually work for the university. So, you obviously Dundee is actually you're all about Dundee now because now you work for the university.
It's
What's
great.
your designation or your position at Dundee University?
I think I worked with international arrivals team where we had to welcome new arrivals, new students, help
Right.
them get settled and all that. I was
Brilliant.
I was with them for a few months. Yeah. So
Brilliant, brilliant. Thank you so much again. And I really hope we get to talk to you again. So I'll
sure.
see you very soon. Okay, Bellama.
Bye.
Take care.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, look at that. See, did you see? He was a very calm and collected person. Dundee, as you've seen, it's not too busy, it's not too quiet. Just like Goldilocks, it's right in the middle. But it has all those things, which is, I think, I mean, it's a very attractive city for me. And one thing he did say, oh, we've got a question. We have Bulus Dauda. Hello, Bulus. He says, do University of Dundee have Faculty of Engineering? Yes, they do. Yes, very much. Mechanical, civil, biomedical engineering, engineering management. If you want an admission at any of those courses, DM me direct. I'm more than happy to help you. So yes, there is, Bulus. Thank you for your comment. Right. So basically, moving on from that, I just want to say thank you so much for coming. I know it's a Friday. You're all still here. So thank you so much. What I'd like you to do is if you like a university admission, all you need to do is to DM me direct. It's for a pre-master's leading to a master's, or it could be a international year leading to a bachelor's. If you feel that Dundee is the place for you, I'm an authorized partner for the pre-masters and the international year. All you need to do is to DM me direct. I think I've said that twice. Until next time, my friends, take care. Bye-bye. Peace.